Hi there, I'm Jason Bent from the Premier League, and this is the World Cup's best ever girls ever. Simply put, the World Cup is the greatest tournament on earth. Apart from the Champions League, obviously, that's a lot better. FA Cup, that's great, that is full of magic. League Cup gives it a run for its money, but the World Cup is good. The World Cup, for me, it's inspired me all my life. Just think of the World Cup greats. Pele, Maradona. If I said Pele, I've said Pele. The other Brazilian lads. Brazil. Playing in the World Cup's the biggest honour you can get. I mean, it's right up there with getting a sponsorship deal with a watch manufacturer. That'll be me one day. At the moment, I do the voice of Barry the Banana. Who are you?
I'm Barry the Banana. I'm Nature's Crisps.
What shall I take to school?
Take me. I'm Barry the Banana. Don't forget to recycle my skin.
Goodbye. Solo goals. I've got loads. I want to swim with dolphins. I've done twins, so sextuplets would be great. Ideally, all sisters. And I want to invent a new colour, sort of orangey brownie with a bit of blue in there. It's not what you meant. Fair dinkum. People say scoring a goal's better than sex. I say try it with 2 girls and a crocodile clip on your ghoulie whackers. I mean, the ultimate feeling, I suppose, is scoring a goal with a crocodile clip on your whackers. And I've done that once. Oldham away, Carling Cup replay, 2-2. Look to camera. These are my best ever World Cup solo goals ever cut. Yeah.
And what about this for a break now by Schuckner, who's got Crackle on the far side coming in from the left. It's still Schuckner, number 18. And what a good goal!
Ooh, Spanish defence caught napping there. Not surprised, really. Lunchtime kickoff. West Germany. What happened to West Germany? They used to be a great team. Just disappeared. It's like Wimbledon all over again.
Rummenigge goes all the way, does he? He does!
Now this goal's all about raw pace. I'm not the quickest player myself, but slip a little something extra into my drinks bottle. I'll run all day and dance all evening and party all night and have a massive come down the following morning and miss training and get fined. Thank God for super injunctions. Yeah, most Dutch World Cup goals tend to be solo efforts because about 3 days into the tournament they've all had a massive row and won't pass to each other. Oopsie, someone's had one smoke too many. Bloody hell, another one. Has anyone got any crisps? I'm starving. I haven't had any brekkie. Cheers. Get in. Yes.
Janker.
Another one. Who's going to run? I love crisps.
I wonder if he can see Oman Bayek and Janker. It's a brilliant run by the Cameroon, number 6.
Good luck. Another goal.
You may go all the way here.
That's it. Go on. Get in. Yes.
And here's Elkiar. Elkiar through.
Oh.
Is this the hat-trick?
Another one. Who's going to run?
Brendan Elkiar, yes it is.
Has anyone got any baby wipes? More greasy. This is my pool table. Still haven't worked out where the pound coins go yet. Have a look over there. This is my bar. Now this is where I come for a quiet drink. Unless I've lost a match, then I get absolutely battered. Or if we've won a game, then I get totally and utterly smashed. Now this isn't actually a pineapple. It's the sort of stuff I can afford. Well, presumably they're going to meet up at Gatwick and take the plane. Yeah, obviously I'm really excited and honoured to be joining the England party for the World Cup this year. It's not the official one. It's just me, Rio, Barton, Crouchy and Terry. We're meeting in Tiger in Croydon. Terry's dad's providing the entertainment. To be honest, Crouchy was only invited in case his missus turns up. I would. Who wouldn't? I would. At the World Cup, there's no such thing as an easy game these days. Apart from when you play your teams from Middle East, your Asias, your Australasias, your Euthanasias. Basically, you should be looking to tonk anyone who's not from Europe or South America. Yeah, lots made of England's tactics, their formation. How do you get the best out of them 11 players? 4-4-2 or 4-3-3? That's 10, isn't it? 4-4-2. This is 10. 4-3-3. 10. This is massive. Will someone get the agent on the blower? We've been one down. Yeah, every 4 bloody years. This is massive. I'm Jason Bent, and these are my greatest ever England World Cup goals ever. 48 minutes left, everyone.
England making Portugal chase. And it's Hurst. Finally running by Hurst back to Charlton. This could be it again.
It's amazing how technique has moved on since then. Now you've got plugs, weaves, transplants. He's just got a bloody comb over.
And here comes Hurst. He's got some people are on the pitch.
Some people are on the pitch. There's always people on the pitch. It's a game of football.
Gerrard. Oh, it's number 2.
Stevie G. What a legend. He made scoring that look like he was up against a bunch of part-timers from the Caribbean who had never qualified before or since.
We're feeling offside. The Germans and they're in trouble. Alcantara couldn't do it. Lineker got what he could. And England have equalised. It's Gary Lineker.
Lineker? Gary Lineker? What? We used to let TV presenters play for England. Who was in goal for us? Philip Schofield.
It's come out to Joe Cole. There's the volley.
Oh! Now that goal's worthy of winning the World Cup. Or getting knocked out by Portugal in the quarterfinals. Take your pick.
This is Gerrard in the box. Steven Gerrard scored.
Yeah. England could beat the best, Tunisia, Liechtenstein, Montserrat. Yeah, not America though.
That's Beckham. Oh, it's in.
Oh, stunning technique. Look at the fade on that. Blonde highlights at their very best.
Scholes. Still Scholes. Oh, yes.
Now, Paul Scholes has shown great bravery to get into that position. He's ginger and the sun's out.
Chipped in. And volley.
David Platt, or Platty as they used to call him. Don't know why. Wow, unbelievable. Non-electronic advertising ordnance.
And Lineker sneaking in. A chance for England here. Is it going in? It is.
Now this is what the World Cup's all about. Big pump forward, striker miscontrols it, bobbles past the keeper and falls over and scuffs it in from a yard. Football at its finest. Now, if you're wondering how this tournament ended, we lost on penalties.
This is Owen.
Michael Owen against Argentina. Everyone remembers where they were when that one went in. I was in bed with his messes. Now, if you're wondering how it ended, we lost on penalties.
Coming in it is towards Peter Crouch.
Crouchy! Great goal. Better do the robot, Crouchy. Or do the robot. Do the robot. Do the robot. It's the only reason you're in the team, Crouchy. Now, if you're wondering how this tournament ended, we lost on penalties. This is my kitchen. Apparently, I'm not like a typical footballer. I like fruit. I don't like the texture of tomatoes though. Like, do you think when you're asleep they come alive? Not sure. I'm a big gadget man. This is a peeler. Mad that. I keep my water in here. This is my fridge and my freezer. One looks like the other, but one of them's colder. I keep my crisps in here.
Are you driving back? Yeah.
A sports psychologist once told me, Jason, there's no I in team. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. I'll leave that to the experts. But what I do know is without any teammates, your formation options are very limited. 0-1, 1-0, 1-0. And if anyone gets sent off, heaven help you. They say the best teams aren't teams of individuals. They're an individual team. But if the team of individuals had the world's best individuals in it, it would still batter an individual team and not great individuals, wouldn't it? So, you know, that's why people say I should go into management. Don't think I will. I bloody hate football. Here's some goals. Team ones. One pass. Two passes. 3 passes. I'm going to need some help in a bit. 4 passes. 7. 20. Another one. Loads. I said 3. So many passes. It's like Robbie Savage on Celebrity Mastermind.
Couch. And Percy with it. Liverpool to Arsenal.
Liverpool to Arsenal. Holland to Holland, you nutty.
Van Persie again. Robin Van Persie scores.
Iniesta's won it here. Iniesta to Torres, Villa to his left-hand side. Torres taken out on the edge of the penalty area. Back inside to Iniesta, brilliant goal!
Yeah, Torres took one for the team. He said, I'm going down, so I can't get involved and screw this whole move up. Yeah, top lad. Yeah, we all remember this game for Frank Lampard's goal that never was. Unfortunately, the rest of the world remembers this game for the Germans giving us a 4-1 kicking.
Well, that was obstruction surely by Sanchez.
Open goal, shoot! Yeah, I'll do that. That works. Yeah. That did the job. Good lad. The French have always had great strikers. They're teachers, truck drivers, farmers.
Hubble. Nice little header. Quickly seized upon by Beardsley. Lineker checking back when he might have gone straight on. Trevor Steven is unmarked. Gary Stevens coming up on the right.
Hang on, that's 6 passes. That is not England. Who else plays in white? That's Real Madrid. I'm sorry, how could that be England? That's more like it. We're getting outskilled, outpassed and outplayed by a technically superior team. Come on, England!
Puyol.
Back to him here, and he looks for Fernando Torres. Oh, what a splendid goal!
You know, it's sad what's happened to Torres. I mean, just look at him back then. A bleached Mohican mullet. Our grade 2 all over. All the effort's just gone. Hey, sod off, I'm not reading his name. You know, I watched this with Nelson Mandela. Yeah, I got on great with it. A lot of mutual respect. He'd done 27 years of freedom fighting and then went on to unite the country. I'd done 17 weeks of running over a postman and then went on loan to Portsmouth.
Don't worry about it. We can have a bit of time this week. Like for every night
Ready.
that you do, just make sure you
Favorite pre-match meal.
Crisps.
Favorite book.
Popple.
If you weren't a footballer, what would you be?
Dental nurse.
Favourite fruit?
Oh, banana, obviously, or apple. Satsuma. No, pomegranate. Pass.
Biggest hero?
No, definitely Satsuma.
Favourite number?
1. I should have gone bigger.
Favourite colour?
Oh, can I say stripes?
Biggest challenge?
Dapper's daughter.
What would you save in a five?
The crisps.
Dream dinner party guest?
Iron Man.
What do you listen to in the car?
Paul McKenna, I Can Stop You Touching Yourself. There's not a CD, lives down the corner, give him a lift in. Yes! What did I get? What did I get? Will someone tell me what I got?
Yeah. No, don't.
Here are some great World Cup volleys.
I've not got any major.
That's a great goal!
That wasn't even Rodriguez's best World Cup moment. That came 4 years later in South Africa when he coshed Sebastian Schweinsteiger over the head. Oh, can we slow that down? Oh, yes! Yes! Oh.
What's happening?
Chaini, a real threat from this sort of set piece. The ball is aimed towards him. Didn't reach him, but the chance is in anyway.
Tunisia against Saudi Arabia. We all remember where we were when that goal went in. I was probably out with Michael Owen's messes.
Jordan Lorimer, 1-0.
You recorded yourself there, mate. That's the fans' jobs. Hey, Scotland didn't get to many World Cups, didn't know how to behave. I applauded myself once, yeah, when I finally completed the full set of Sugar Babes, past and present, full house, I thank you. Bloody hell, I'm bursting it. Sorry lads, I've got to pop out. Yeah, no, keep it rolling, I'll be fine.
It's corner for which Montero and Sorondo were both up. This is Pablo Garcia. Dario Rodriguez, oh my goodness!
Bang! Cracking shot!
They got it right. Ball inside the area for Recoba's free kick. One outside the...
Right, I'm back. Bloody hell, who's she? She's gorgeous. Wow. Hey, she's not.
For Uruguay.
The run here came from Ramirez, and they've got players in the middle.
Can't think of anything on this one.
Blanco.
Hey, I've drawn a blanco. A blanco. Did you hear that?
Blanco, let it go. Header.
He said header. It's not a header. He kicked that. They say footballs are stupid.
Krieger.
Oh, great. Another goal by someone I've never heard of at a World Cup I never knew existed. Can we move on, please? This is my sock room, where I keep my socks. This is my panic room, where I come if I can't find my remote control or I run out of crisps. That's never happened. Thank goodness. These carpets are made from endangered species. They're dead snuggly on your toes. So, no, don't go in there, please. That's haunted. Thank you. If you want your celebrations to make the match of the day credits, you got to put your work in on the training grounds. I'm talking about choreographed set pieces, mime, expressive art, narrative through dance, ribbons. I mean, last season, me and the lads come up with a celebration that told the entire story of the Matrix trilogy. Unfortunately, Neo got transferred before we got the chance to use it. Yeah, gutted. If I score an own goal, I just keep it dead simple. Cheeky backflip, maybe kiss me opposite number's badge.
Sandberg.
When it comes to girl celebrations, it don't get much worse than this. Aimless running about, leaping up and down like a div, topped off with a crack forward down. Sandberg, more like rubbish bag. South Korea. I'm more of a North Korea fan myself. Hey, the Korean derby. Now that's rivalry. It's like an Asian Peterborough Northampton.
And Strachan.
For kids watching, this is what happens if you don't put in the training for your celebrations. You can't just bounce up and down like a 5-year-old. Cock your leg, and flash one of your ghoulie whackers to a photographer.
And it's there! Oh, and Gorbachev is there! And Senegal has scored the first goal!
Hey, if you're going to take your shirt off to celebrate, try not to wear your granddad's vest underneath. Yeah, 2 words, lads. Choreography. You look like JLS after the night on the Sambuca.
All these little intricate 1-2s. Maradona!
Top pro Maradona. He treated his body like a temple. A temple with a fat drug-taking cheek inside.
Great chance. Great goal.
Oh, I love this celebration, right? This celebration is how to beat a defender. Couple of step overs, then bang, elbow in the face. Ericsson give us all a lot of confidence. I mean, if a bloke like him can pull Ulrika Johnson, we realised anything's possible. Of course, under Ericsson we had that magical night in Munich. I suppose a miracle happened. I mean, Emeleski scored at international level. To give Sven his dues, he knew when his time was up, and 2 tournaments later he left. Paul McLaren, still he's done all right in Formula 1, hasn't he? Hodgson. Now, if you listen to Hodgson, he's like a cross between Hoddle and Robson. Hodgson. My name's a cross between Ben and T. And that's Suda. Yeah, I'd like to manage England one day. I started collecting my badges, but unfortunately I had to shoot all my badges because of that bovine TB thing. Training ground bus-ups. Then no one gets the bus. Everyone drives. As far as training is concerned, I'm always first to arrive and last to leave. It's not that I enjoy training, I just don't want anyone seeing me knob. Banter's a massive part of training. I mean, we're always playing practical jokes on each other. You might, put DP in their shorts or hide their socks or set fire to their car while a dog's still in it. I mean, the gaffer says what happens in the dressing room stays in the dressing room, and I think that's right. I mean, no one wants to see a 42-year-old Colombian reserve team keeper trying to shave his own back. Gaffer also says what happens in the training ground stays on the training ground. That I don't agree with, because you have to think of new tactics during the game.
Brilliant! Absolutely brilliant!
Junior, he's going to feel like an active being called that when he gets older. Senior, he's going to feel like an active being called that when he gets younger.
Mills. It's nicely done. It's rolling. It's brilliant.
Well, I'm enjoying this a lot less than the last time I watched a load of Swedish blondes pile on top of each other.
Oh, brilliant move. And a magnificent goal by the Finnian.
Another goal. Don't know who he is. Next.
Boy, it takes a long run to get distance on those. Might work. Closer, straight down the middle. Upson trying to hold him. Closer's in. Miroslav Klose has given Germany the lead.
It winds me up. First we invent football, now everyone does that better than us. Then we invent crappy Route 1 goals, and the Germans do that better than us. Can people stop nicking our stuff? You have to have a pool. I mean, you're going to get a lot of stick from the lads if you don't have at least one pool. And I come down here to relax, whack on the armbands, have a little splish splash. Yeah, I've got to get the pool fixed though, because the bloody Polish builders messed it up. They built it with the floor all sloping. Now, I managed to get them to fix the water though. Cost me a bloody fortune, but at least that's all level now. I've probably got to get it moved anyway. It's only 50 yards from the garage, and I've accidentally parked the 4x4 in here a couple of times. Luckily, I didn't hurt myself because I was so drunk, so I was nice and limp, and the airbags kept me afloat till morning. That's my garden. I keep it outside. You best stop being clean-shaven if you want to make it to the very highest level, and by that I mean a long-term sponsorship with the top laser company. Don't know if any of them watching now. That's close. That's smooth. 10 blades in a 4-4-2 formation. That's football. That's shaving. That's being a man. I actually played with a moustache for a season and a half. It started out as a bet, but I kept it because referees didn't recognise me, so I could get away with anything. And the fans loved me moustache. I mean, do you remember the Judi Dench thing when people started using their name to say something was cool? You know, that's Dench, that is. And the fans did the same with my moustache, and they'd look at me and they'd say, that tash is bent. Fantastic. I had to shave it off in the end, though, because the Mexican FA kept asking if I was eligible. I said, no way, Jose. Did you get that? Did you get that in both? Hey, I've definitely seen this goal scorer before, either in an old World Cup sticker album or a vintage Grot mag. Hey, football stickers and Grot mags, that's an idea. Poor Nini, get in, Jace. One of our sports teachers had a Graham Souness muzzy. Miss Campbell, her name was. Still would have, though.
And Koeman has found Hullet. Keith.
Yeah, for me, Ruud Gullit's a classic example of someone who should never have shaved his tash off. I mean, you seen him recently? His whole face is just one massive empty top lip.
Lopez.
Hey, takes me back this. Now, I used to see blokes like this in my mum's catalogues. I say catalogues, I mean car. Oh, look at the state of that. I'm sorry, that's not a fashion statement. He looks like he's been sleeping rough. Oh, don't kiss him. Oh, you'll catch something nasty.
Ball, Herrera. And it is Alema to Rivellina. Rivellina with a shot. And it's a beautiful goal.
I'm sorry, is this section just blokes with facial hair scoring goals? I mean, what's the point?
Socrates. Found the angle. Oh, beauty.
Well, I'd love to comment on the actual goal, but this is the facial hair section apparently, so I can't. This is pathetic. Yeah, that's enough. Yeah, I'm going for a swim. I'm not putting on the armbands. You can't make me. This is me. I come and look at this if I can't find a mirror. Yeah, it's not great for shaving though, but cost a few quid, definitely worth it, great for security. Like, people look through the letterbox, they see this, they think I'm in, they don't burgle me. I like it. I never realised I was that tall, or flat, or painty. There's my post. Hey, these will be from fans. Get a lot of fan mail. Look at this, they've sent me a photo of me in my car. Dear Mr. Bent. Hey, chill out, call me Jason. This is the third time of writing to require payment. We will be taking proceedings. Look, they've put what speed I was going on my car. They're bloody obsessed. Love the fans. When you go up to take a penalty, there's a huge weight on your shoulders. I mean, you score and you're one step closer to winning the greatest tournament on earth. Miss, you get 2 weeks extra holiday and a pizza advert. It's a massive dilemma. I treat my penalty taking very seriously. I mean, I take into account the keeper's record, my previous 5 penalties, the wind speed, the humidity, the length of the grass, and then I shut my eyes and mull at that bleeding ball as hard as I can. I mean, yeah, I miss sometimes, but I just open my eyes, run round and have another go. The Germans are a lot better at penalties than we are, but there's a reason for that. Alright, we take our penalties from 12 yards. The Germans take their penalties from 11 metres. Like, it's one easier. Like, it's cheating. If you think taking a penalty at the World Cup's pressure, apparently in America, they've got this thing called the death penalty. That's pressure.
Here's a rusty man in terms of taking penalties.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Shearer. He once called me the complete antithesis of what a professional footballer should be, which I thought was dead nice, considering I've never even met the fella.
Don't change your luck now. It's Owen, and it's in.
Michael Owen does very well there. He took that penalty 2 hours after his bedtime. Yeah, I know, Michael, you want your tea, and your blankie, and your bedtime story.
stand staring and shouting as in comes Lineker and scores!
Hey, Lineker again. Top lad. Give that man a crisp advert.
2 goals for Gary Lineker from the penalty spot.
What winds me up about Bex? He kisses the England badge. Yeah, then just a year later, he's playing for Madrid. I mean, there's no loyalty left in the international game. Lovely hair, though.
Beardsley.
This was England's first ever penalty shootout. And Peter Beardsley has all the confidence of a man that doesn't know we're going to turn out to be completely crap at them forever. Starting in about 2 kicks' time. Hey, Piercy. Another England penalty shootout. There's the Grim Reaper. The only way for England to score a penalty, get a German to take it. Top lad. I'm not just about football. I've got loads of hobbies. I collect 3D glasses. That's not even all of them. Bloody hell. Yous are so realistic. This is mental. I feel like I touch you. I feel like I'm touching you. This is really weird experience. I'm known for scoring goals from distance. About 3 yards normally. Mind you, I scored from the halfway line once. I called that a screamer. Alan Hansen called it a reckless back pass. Scarface. These are Jason Bent's best ever World Cup screamer goals ever. Smashed it. He's bald. He's not. It's in.
But they're playing it a Chilean hands. A lot of defenders back now. It's not a bad try!
Goal.
Oh my Brighton!
That's 2 I've done.
Ainsley, Tevez, close down a little belatedly. Still Carlos Tevez went for goal!
Yeah, another one. I'm rattling through them.
Hahn with the shot. Oh, got it!
Apparently Hahn played for Holland and the Netherlands and the Dutch. Bloody Judas!
He's come inside now. Gets the pass away to Ozil!
Wow. You try scoring a goal like that when both your eyes look in different directions. Looked great there. Then he played for Arsenal.
Nedved in towards Koller. Away by Onyewu. Rosicki! Oh, what a goal!
He looks great there. And then he played for Arsenal.
Giovanni Van Bronckhorst! Oh, what a goal!
He looks great there. And then he played for Arsenal.
Here's Amokachi trying to go alone. Still Amokachi, brilliant run. Oh, what a fantastic goal!
Yeah, he done well there. Especially playing in his PJs.
Here goes Van Deco. And Deco has scored a screamer.
Of course he scored a screamer. That's why he's in the screamers section.
Belenov. Rats.
Oh, this is a striker called Rats beating a keeper called Bats. Bats versus Bats. That's funny. End of.
This is Springs who could try one from here.
All things bright and beautiful. Things can only get better. Things to make you go, Hey, how many more of these are there? I'm bored of World Cup goals. Brazil, what a nation. I mean, not only have they given us some of the greatest football the world's ever seen, they've also invented some incredible stuff. I mean, the Brazil nuts, shaving your snez. I've been to Brazil. A lot of people live in these shanty towns called falafels. Favelas. If you don't know what a favela is, imagine like Wakefield, Bradford and Huddersfield stacked on top of each other and shoved up a hill. And if you can't imagine that, just picture Wolverhampton. It's called a free kick because it's free and you're not allowed to header. Now, there's players who are specialist free kick takers. I'm a specialist free kick maker, like Ashley Young and Luis Suarez. Now it's time for Jason Bent's best ever World Cup free kicks ever. Yeah, it was alright, wasn't it?
It's Roberto Carlos!
So much for the Great Wall of China. Straight through. Oh, I'd have expected the Polish to put a better wall up. Oh, Branko. That poor lad. Shortly after this, he suffered a terrible, terrible tragedy. He signed for Middlesbrough. You what? Yugoslavia against Zaire? Neither of them exist. Sorry, where was this World Cup? Narnia?
It dipped, he scored! Ronaldo, eat your heart out!
Ah, Suzuki Honda. The man's a genius. He loves a brand deal so much he sold his entire name to sponsors.
Cerner's poised to strike here. He's got it over the wall and into the top.
What a shot! Gaffer's happy. Oh, Arnie's lost the use of his legs. Either way, he's pleased.
Looks like Van Persie. Oh! You don't score better goals in a World Cup than that.
Yes, you do. I've had to sit through 40 bloody 8 of them. Are we done yet? Can we just finish? It was so interesting out in Africa, and we went on safari, and I killed 3 hippos. Apparently, there's only 4 left in the wild, so I did really, really well. And it turns out that one of the ones I shot was pregnant, so it sort of counts as 4, doesn't it? And it's just such an experience, like seeing wildlife up close like that, all dead. We went on an official tour of the townships. Fascinating. It was like a documentary. And there was a tribe, and they did a dance for us. And I just thought, where the bloody hell have you been for the last 20 years? What sort of moves are they? I'll tell you why defenders are really important, because without them, midfielders will be the defenders and the strikers will be midfielders, and that means there'd be no strikers in the whole world, and that's mad, isn't it? I mean, that sort of stuff makes you believe in the moon. I mean, what really winds me up about defenders is when they score a goal, because that's a goal that should have been my goal, and I'll say to them, what are you playing at? Stop nicking me goals. I mean, you'll never ever see me tracking back and trying to do your job. These are my best ever goals scored by defenders at World Cups ever.
Nielsen makes the forward run. The fluidity of movement, options in the box.
Oh, that's outrageous! I mean, what is a centre-back doing that far up the pitch? That is just poor bloody discipline. Listen, Brazil, if you're going to play like that, you're never going to win a thing.
Felipe Melo away to Ilano. Maicon overlapping.
Oh, is this Mike on? Yeah, is this Mike on? Did you get that? Brilliant!
Delinho, Roberto making for the far post. Oh, he comes on! Oh, that's a great goal!
Yeah, not bad, I suppose. But I'd like to see him try that on a wet Wednesday in November against Stoke in the League Cup after drinking non-stop for 48 hours. Come on, England!
Bremer. Goal, beautiful goal, Bremer!
It's heartwarming seeing thousands upon thousands of flag-waving Germans together in a stadium celebrating world domination.
Oh, it's in! Gary Briggs!
Holland? Eh? Holland playing for Ireland? That doesn't make sense, Dad. They're cheating. That's actually their cheats. Hines? He scores! It's a super goal! Did you get that? His name's Hines. I said super goal. Pleased with that. Oh, the Sol Campbell scored. They've just thought of something for him.
Here's Albert. Still Albert. Score!
Great goal, that. Hang on, he's got a moustache. He's got a moustache and he's in the defenders' goal section. Yeah, I'm sorry, what's the point in having these categories if we're not going to stick to them? They say you have to be mad to be a goalkeeper. The other thing you have to be is fat at school and crap at football. Our keeper's known as the cat. It's nothing to do with his agility, but if he lies on his back and you tickle his tummy, he bites you. Don't do that.
And here's Zenion's up against. Good strike.
Now, in fairness, it's easy to criticise, so that's what I'm going to do. He's crap. Next.
Colombia facing 12 minutes from the end of their hopes. And Higuita's got himself into trouble.
Yeah, rubbish keeper. He's in the right section. Oh, so that's what them sticks in the corners are for. Scratching your ghoulies.
This is Dempsey. Decent try.
Ah, I remember that. Greedy makes a terrible error there. Hey, we all knew what to do. We pulled together as a team. We knuckled down, we regrouped, and we sent in death threats hoping to leave the game.
Knocked forward for Clark. Zubi's arrested out of his area. He's stood there helplessly. Oh, he's now slipped.
Well, I've heard of having a few drinks after the game, but never before and during. Top lad, I suppose.
Kovac looked as though he was setting himself. He's getting closer. And Kalaj has missed it!
Right, as an expert pundit, I've spotted exactly what the keeper did wrong there. He turned up even though he's bloody useless at football.
Along with South Korea, but the keeper's coming, he's not got.
Now, here's a lesson for all young keepers out there. If you're gonna come out and punch, you've got to make contact with the striker's head. Completely missed it.
Now it's 1-0.
Good rubbish keeper. Brilliant. Move on.
Good play by Vimeo. Goes for the shot this time. Oh, Pat Bonner.
Hey, to Campaccar. My mother-in-law's two favourite things.
Nelino. Valonero. Near post.
Oh, bad mistake. Yeah, goalkeeper's never meant to be beaten at his near post. Or his far post, I suppose. Or the bit in the middle, to be fair. Otherwise, what's the point in a goalkeeper? Yeah, good point, Jace. Thank you, Jace. It's all very well being a Premier League footballer, but if you want to stand out from the crowds and get to that next level of fame, you need something a little bit special. 20 goals a season, scoring for your country, or for me, it was actually getting nicked, copping off in a lay-by with the runner from Big Brother. Still in touch with him, actually. Top lad. Has success changed me? Not at all. I mean, take away the 38 million quid, the tan, the 12 cars, the 8 houses, the Shark Tank, the petting zoo and the fighter jets. I'm still playing old Jace. Yeah, it's nice to have a bit of cash, but I still try and watch what I spend. I like spending money on clothes, but I'm not stupid. I mean, okay, this suit costs 1.2 million quid, but it's the actual suit that Jesus was crucified in. And that's what the bloke in the shop said. And he should know, he told me he used to be the king of Israel. I'm Jason Bent, and these are some lobs. Ever.
Slovakia is throwing. Oh, and Marchetti under pressure. Is it a third? It is!
Now, I haven't seen a skinhead screaming like that since Britney had her breakdown. Top lad. Oh, cracking goal by Quag. Italy.
De Grisa and the keeper's come right out of his area.
Oh, De Grisa, aren't you the big man? Oh, well done, mate. Loving a teeny tiny little keeper from Korea. That's hard, isn't it? Pick on some of your own size. Ray Houghton. It's that age-old story of a Scotsman brought up in England, playing for Ireland, against Italy, in America, doing a roly-poly. Next. Oh, he's gone kiss. Now, if he scores, he's got to give someone a kiss. He scored! Give someone a kiss, kiss! Yes! He's done it! Someone give one back! Yes! Kiss has kissed someone! The kiss has been kissed by someone! It's brilliant!
Through to Ilya, who could go all the way through.
Yeah, a good goal, I suppose, but we've just seen kiss someone and someone else kiss and kiss, so can we stop now? Image is so important. I mean, what would a footballer be without an image? That's right, Mark Lawrenson. I mean, I've always tried to follow in Bex's footsteps with my hairstyles, but I've never tried the cornrows though. Mainly because when you're white and you get cornrows, you look like a complete bloody div. I mean, you don't see black people walking around with like a Ken Barlow side parting, do you? Like, and if you did, and I saw him, I'd say, mate, you look like a complete bloody div. Sort your haircut out, bastards. Can we take 5? Yeah. Let's take 5. People often say to me, Jace, wouldn't you have loved to play in the 70s? You know, the beds, the booze, the clubbing. I say, no, I do that now anyway. Plus the money was crap back then. And to top it all off, you had to have a haircut like Katy Perry. Now listen, the only time a beaded ponytail is acceptable is if you're an 8-year-old girl on holiday in Lanzarote. And to be honest, if I saw an 8-year-old girl on holiday in Lanzarote with a beaded ponytail, I'd still want to give her a slap. Roberto, what were you thinking, man?
And Valderrama is away.
Carlos Valderrama with that famous Barnet. I once tried to do that to my hair, actually. Yeah, I missed the first half, asked about with the curling tongs. In fact, it's one of the only things Colombians have got to offer I'd say no to.
Both gonna try again.
Now here is the first referee I've ever respected, because the most eye-catching haircut on the field belongs to him. He's painted the top of his head black and varnished it. Top lad. This is the Jason Bent experience. This museum dedicated to me. I like to come here when I want to think about me. Or if I've been thinking about me somewhere else and I want somewhere different to think about me, then I'll come here and think about me. This is a collection of signed shirts, check them out. I sign all my own shirts. Dear Jason, all the best. Jason. Dear Jason, get well soon. Jason. Wasn't feeling great that day. To Jason, keep it up. Love Jason. A bit patronising, that one. Now this shirt was meant to be auctioned at a big charity dinner named the Paulie Kids. Could have made millions, but I really like it, so I kept it. This I got playing Snakes and Ladders. Came second. This is a replica of the trophy I won, or would have won if any of the teams I played for had won one. This is Profit, the official smell of Jason Bent. Oh, gets me going every time. Now for me, I'm not just a footballer, I'm also an artist. This here is a robot that I made out of cardboard and stuff. This was chocolate. This was from one of them miniature cereal boxes. His name's Dominic. Should we have a look at Dominic again? I am a robot. This I found on the beach. Still signed it. Here we go. This is actually a candle. Footballers are quite superstitious. I mean, I've got a 40-point pre-match ritual starting a month before each game. Begins with me mowing the lawn backwards, ends with the priest dousing me house in cat's blood the night before kick-off. I mean, there can be problems when two players have exactly the same superstition. I mean, me and Tomo have to be the last to leave the dressing room before a match, so neither of us have actually played for 2 seasons.
Caminero and Salinas waiting in the centre. Oh, it's gone in!
Yeah, okay, that's a little bit lucky, that, but don't call it a fluke. Not when it's against the Germans. Let's call it karma.
Mateus for Heinrich. Oh, he's at the post, but Klinsmann.
Oh, now that one is definitely pure fluke. I mean, the ball just hit him while he's in the middle of diving for the penalty.
In from Fortune, good delivery!
Don't understand why is that fluke. That's a good header, that. Yeah, you got this wrong. This isn't a fluke. This isn't... Oh, I see. He's whacked it in with his goony whackers. Yeah, it's in the right section. Good stuff.
And it's been deflected, and it's in the net!
Apparently, this was Peter Shilton's 950th cap. He was nearly 80, and he couldn't jump because of his knackered old bones. Poor fella. I mean, if he was a horse, they'd have wrapped the green screen around him and shot him.
Oh, and Seaman's been beaten! It's a goal!
Ronaldinho said he meant that. He called it the floating leaf. I call that the talking crap. Here we go then. If you've watched all the show up till now, bloody well done, you nutcase. This is the bit we've been waiting for. The finale. Here we go! These are Jason Bent's greatest ever World Cup goals ever, as personally chosen by a BBC researcher I've never met. He might be quite good, I've no idea. I've never seen him. There he is, Pele, the world's second best player, after me. Hey, come on, where's the defending? Like, is this a testimonial or something? Yeah, don't bother yourselves, lads. It's only the World Bloody Cup. Now it's Cruyff's turn. Hey, did you hear that? Yeah, I didn't even mean it. Holland playing total football, a system subtly adapted by England in every World Cup since, called Total Cack.
The finish is super.
Correca and Casagrande are waiting for a cross, and Josimar!
Now, come on. How can this be one of the best ever World Cup goals when they're playing Northern Ireland? I mean, my nan could score against Northern Ireland. And my nan's dead.
Beautifully brought down by Bodkin! Oh, what a goal!
Yeah, I'm sorry, again. Best ever World Cup goals? Come on. I mean, that's Route 1 football. Defenders just lumped it up there. I mean, there's no skill in this whatsoever. It's embarrassing.
Giannini, Baggio. And still Baggio. And he's taking them all on. That's a fantastic goal!
Hey, I tell you what, you wouldn't want to be a supporter when your team are playing Italy. It's not that they're all that good, it's just the national anthem lasts for about 18 minutes. How can you expect the fans to boo for that long? Oh, don't show this one, come on. Oh, Diego Maradona against England, 1986, the hand of bloody go. Oh, he's used his feet. Sorry Diego, we got that one wrong. Lothar Matthäus. I wouldn't smoke anything else. Do you hear that? Lothar, as in thanks. Brilliant. You're on great form today, Chase. Oh no. So here we go. The greatest ever World Cup goal. Just count the passes. No, seriously, you count the passes. I'm done. You've had your hour. I'm off the clock. Can someone get me my money now? Yeah, I've seen so many bloody goals. I feel sick. Yeah, come on, make it stop, please. Just make it. Who's got my money? How many clips of the World Cup can one person watch? I've watched too much football. You've ruined the World Cup for me. I never want to see another goal again. I never want to play again. Someone give me my money.